Earlier today, I was on Twitter and I just found something that is very interesting to me. So, it's a news story coming from Rappler, I think. So, for those who don't like Rappler, that's okay. They call it fake news, but I don't care. So, I get news from all avenues or any channel so that I would be better informed. So, my goal is to compare one particular news to the other, coming from different sources. So, alright, so let's talk about this news coming from Rappler. I think it's being reported by other media outlets as well, but this is some kind of interesting and controversial because it involves young people in our society today. So, young people, millennials who are using the technology in order to survive this pandemic. So, something to do with the pandemic. So, if you notice, the most influential or the most life changing event in our life this century is definitely the 2020 coronavirus. Although we call it COVID 19, but it happened in the year of 2020. And it changed a lot. Our society, our culture, definitely, our politics, our social norms. They call it new normal, but a term that I really hate. But definitely, we cannot deny that coronavirus ruled and governed our lives for more than 1 year already. Okay, for it's gonna be 1 year by the next month. Okay, because we started having all these issues by February of 2000 or last year, and we were just learning all these events from our media, and the event was focused in China, but then suddenly it came to our country and invaded all other countries on earth. But since we are in neighboring country to China, we are definitely hard hit by the coronavirus. America as well, in many other countries, and this virus killed millions of innocent people across the world. And because of that, we had to go through lockdowns, curfews. We had to suffer draconian rules, and a lot of people lost their jobs. That's the worst thing, definitely. You won't be able to go to your work because of some kind of edict implemented by the government in order to protect you from yourself or protect others from your negligence or whatever circumstances that you may face every day. So it's an artificial crisis, definitely. Artificial economic crisis because this lockdown implemented by the government, draconian lockdown, is definitely stopping everything, stopping economic activities, stopping people from going to work. And in this country, not many of us do have cars or some means to go to work, right? So millions of Filipinos, especially in Metro Manila, rely on public transportation. But all of these were stopped. Public commuting, train, LRT, taxis, they were all forbidden to work. They were all forbidden to operate. Taxi drivers, jeepney drivers. That's the reason why we cannot fault others for trying to survive, for looking for other means to survive. But that's the reality that we have to face. Okay? And lucky for those people who are able to work from home and who are able to still be able to earn money. And I can see that there are a lot of people who are profiting from this crisis, profiting in any way, whether it be bad or good way, because we have scammers as well. Now I'm actually on Twitter again because I was able to look into this. I read this news again coming from Twitter, and this no Rappler is the name of the news outlet, and Rappler is owned by or managed foully by an ultra liberal. If she were in the United States, she must be a liberal, Maria Ressa. I like her before, but then I realized that she's actually very akin or similar to the brain dead white liberals in the United States. So, and she has her own agenda. Okay, but definitely I give it to her that she's a very courageous, journalist, especially that she came from CNN, which is the biggest fake news on earth. Okay, so now, without too much ado, let's talk about this one. So, according to this news story that was posted an hour ago, so it shows here an hour ago, Senator Sherwin Gatchalian sounded the alarm on students who are allegedly selling sensual photos and videos to raise funds so they could buy gadgets for distance learning, for online learning. So there is actually truth to this because I'm on Twitter. I've been on Twitter, so I can see a lot of postings on Twitter. I'm a very, very inquisitive person, and I would like to search a lot. So let's read this story coming from this online platform. So there is actually truth to this, as I said. So it says here, let's read the story. Nakababahalang dahil sa mga suliranin dinudulot ng pandemya, which I said earlier, ang ating kabataan ay nahaharap sa matinding panganib na maging biktima ng pang-aabuso at karahasan, says Senator Sherwin Gatchalian. Well, the technology makes a lot faster and stealth as well. So the technology that we have today, everything is instant. It's digital, unlike before. Okay, especially those who are prone to being preyed on by international pedophile movement, if you call it movement, or underground pedophile groups preying on young people, especially Asians. Okay, so these are international groups, but definitely do not discount as well the possibility that there are local predators, sexual predators. And let's read. The chairman of the Senate Basic Education Committee has sounded the alarm on students who are allegedly selling sensual photos and videos to raise funds so they could buy gadgets for distance learning. In a statement on Sunday, January 3rd, Senator Sherwin Gatchalian called on the Department of Justice and the Philippine National Police Anti-Cybercrime Group to step up their efforts to track down those who exploit vulnerable youth. Well, definitely, our young people are vulnerable to these types of attraction. Okay, if you call it attraction or activities in order to make money and survive the pandemic, especially if their parents went jobless. So the government can do something about this. American government did something, and if you follow the news, for example, the American government gave additional $600 to each American. I think it's not each household, but Americans. Okay, so if there are five in the family, all of them are gonna receive $600 stimulus package from the government, and Trump would like to raise up to 2,000. But then, since the Democrats won, and the Democrats controlled Congress, the lower house, they would like to simply give $600 to Americans. They're done with fooling them, so you don't need money anymore, and we don't need to fool you again. We don't need to kneel down to you again in order to beg for your votes, because we won. Biden won. And Trump was like saying, no, give them $2,000 because it's not their fault. It's a fault of China. So we can definitely get some lessons from the Americans, definitely. So it's time for our government to step up. Not just the PNP, not just the DOJ, but there's something that our government can do. I'm a libertarian. I'm a small L libertarian, not a big L. Big L libertarian is an anarchist. That's a difference. And why did I say that? It's because I'm not actually into government intrusion. I'm not into government freebies. I'm against all of that. But like I said, this is an artificial economic crisis. The government ordered everyone to observe the lockdown, and because of that, since the government ordered or issued draconian rules that prevented us from, especially millions of families, from earning, from surviving, then the government must step up in order to decrease whatever the effects of coronavirus on their lives. And these are young people. These young people rely on their parents. And what if their parents are jobless? Okay, it's not their fault. Like Trump said, it's not the family members' fault that they went jobless because of these lockdowns, because of these draconian rules that our government implemented. It's China's fault. It's the incompetence of our politicians' fault. But then stop blaming each other. We need to find a solution to this. So I I agree, but I need to add something that the government must also step up to help these families to survive. Citing a report on the Philippine online student Tambayan or post a news portal on the student sector, the supposed Christmas bundle, which contains photos and videos that sometimes reveal the face of sellers, is sold as low as 150 pesos or $3. Gatchalian's office said that during the pandemic, there has been 264% increase in online sexual exploitation of children cases recorded in Manila. How did they get all these features? How did they get all these features? What? Where are the reports coming from? We don't know because the news source did not reveal, where they're getting their data from. Schools in the country have shifted to distance learning, a mix of online learning and printed modules, following President Rodrigo Duterte's directive to suspend face to face classes until a COVID 19 vaccine becomes locally available. And now we have vaccines. Now we have these scandals of regarding military personnel or the president's men security group getting COVID vaccines first. The decision to open classes in the middle of a pandemic was met with criticisms. Students and parents pointed out that their household finances have been affected by months of lockdown and they could not afford to buy the tools they needed for the revamped education system. That's the reason why I said not only should the PNP and DOJ step up their game, but also the government must try to help these families. Okay? There's something that the government can do. I've seen it on TikTok. Someone in DDS said that the president can do everything with his is simply doing this. Well, if the DDS believes, or if the DDS followers or the 30 followers believe that their idol can do anything, then we are actually not wrong when we ask, where is the president? Right? That's irony. If you really think that your president is too powerful, then we need to ask every time we have a pandemic or crisis, where is the president? But I don't believe in that. Anyways, I'm a very constructive critic of Duterte. So there you go. We have all this news, and according to this news as well, the DEP has said a suspension of the academic year would have a massive impact on the lives of the students, etc. So what this story tells is that a lot of young people turn to this type of gimmick, okay, selling videos or photos online in order to make money. And let's see if that's actually the case. Okay, so I'm on Twitter, as I said. I'm gonna search something. What's gonna be the best search? Because all of these are being advertised on Twitter. So let me see. Online class GCash. Okay, someone said on December 31st, GCash something something, the number. Needed to help my parents in our family needs and for my online class. But there's no quid pro quo. They're not selling anything. There's no quid and quo. So he's just begging for money or asking for money. I just have a GCash and PayPal account for online class purpose. I'm desperate. I'm desperate. I really need money to help me, please. According to Kyung Kon today, for my online class, my father is my own is only farmer and have five sisters. So well, we give them the benefit of the doubt, but we should also not discount the fact that there are scammers on this platform. I really want to buy a binder for my online class, so there's a GCash number for pick me. Okay, so basically these are posts coming from people asking for money, but then let's try to be more specific. So GCash online class Bagets. Let's see. Now, if you're familiar with alter, the term alter account or alter itself, the term alter, it means something to the netizens or Twitter community, and it means that you're part of the third sex. Okay, or if not only that you're part of third part of the LGBT community, whether you be bisexual, gay, or lesbian or tomboy. So, okay, according to Jologs, posted on September 3rd, what's up mga ka-alter? I'm knocking to your heart. Sorry for me. I'm knocking on your heart. That should be the case. I badly need money for my online class. I'm accepting donations. Okay, he's basically asking money, but without any, without promising something in return. Okay. For pay here through GCash, according to criminology, avail my VC Jacol, guys, pandagdag po ng online class. There you go. We got the right search terms for this. So, guys, avail me Jacol video or Jacol ko or Jacolan tayo sa Zoom. Need for online class, please po. September 26 last year. Everything was last year. Send me, let me just check because all of them are half bare. Send me some cash sana kasi need ko po bumili ng new phone for my online class according to Ashley Libog, ACC. Online class ko kasi po naglulo ko yung phone ko di din niya kaya nila mama bilhan ako kaya ako lang nang gagawa ng paraan. Any amount will do po. Alright. So let's see. This guy actually showed his face. We don't know if that's, oh my god. So it's all rated. Okay, whatever you see here are gonna be. Oh, okay. So basically, we got the right search terms. Hello, Alter community. Kumakatok po ako sa inyong puso para humingi po ng tulong, pabili po ng mga online class. So there's walang kapalit. Nothing is being promised in return. So this one, oh, December 26 is one. So kapalit daw ng video niya. So, hello po mga kuya. Hingi po ako ng kunting tulong, pambili ng bigkas at pang support po sa load para sa online class. Kapalit ng Jack's video ko. So Jack's video means masturbating videos. And he gave his number. So if you're gonna go to his channel, we don't know how old he is, but if you're gonna go to his not channel but his profile, it's basically posting a lot of X-rated, sexually explicit videos. So yeah, there's actually some truth to the news that a lot of young people had to, turn to this type of gig in order to make money. I don't know if they're actually telling the truth that they actually need money, or they for the online class, or they just need money. Period. So online class baguettes. Let's narrow down our search. Need help with online class. Need tutor DME. Um, sugar daddy. This Clyde needs a sugar daddy, not GCash, but sugar daddy. Pera for online class. Let me see. All right, a lot of people responded, so can't DM the daddy. Okay, let's use a more explicit term. Badly need some money pang online class pa. Wala na pera pang internet lol. LOL. Accepting sugar daddies. Ha ha ha. So according to El Primo, he badly needs some money. And then we have Bagets for hire. Sana may mabuting mag-DM makatulong for my online class. Guys, buy my video call. Load, bayad, hehe. Pang online class lang, thank you. Selling my nudes for online class, please help to buy laptop and load from Louise Ford. Oh, same criminology that I read earlier. From Kyle, 1 to 10 pesos for a course or any help. Pang online class lang po, need po kasi pang support, palitan na lang po ng pic or video. Guys, from Top Pings, guys, avail me Jacol video ko or Jacol lang tayo sa Zoom. What the F? Need for online class peaceful. Zion, wala bang magbubuk dyan? Malapit na magpasukan, haha. This was August 5. Wala pa akong pang online class. Again, I think I've seen it earlier. El Primo, sponsor naman kayo dyan ng load pang online class. And then Makati Horny Twink. One-on-one Jackal Sino Go o G. Palabas lang ako habang walang online class. Send me some GCash. So Ashley, I think I've read this earlier. From baka naman po pwedeng makahingi kahit piso sa inyo para lang po sa online class. Pambili ng gadget kasi nakikihiram lang pa ako sa kaibigan ko. From Louise Ford, i-hire niyo po ako pang online class lang. So basically, not just selling videos, but selling themselves, and they're looking for sugar daddies. Right? So, and the one I've seen earlier, someone responded, but looks like the one who responded, the sugar daddy, wannabe sugar daddy, was suspended by Twitter. Vacant ko sa online class. Oh, okay. Bagets for her, Alter Bulacan. Pasok kayo pati kasi. Okay, same suspects. Basically, if you're gonna go to, or probably search Alter, GCash, use search terms that are more specific. So GCash, Jacol, something. Let's try that. This is more specific. Okay, so this one is more specific. So we have more search results here. From Atsumo Kon, Jacol for pay through GCash DM na Jackal. So I'd apologize for the terms I'm reading here. I just need to read, okay? Although you can see it here. So I hope we're all grown up. So send 100 Gcash for Jackal video from Bert Rondoan. Libreng subo pagkapit. That's the name. Libreng subo pagkapit bahay. Okay. Sinong willing? Sendan ko kayo ng 7-minute call. Pay through GCash. See my media. From James Lara, who's willing to pay. Tara Jokol on cam. Pay me through GCash pang tuition. So they're not just sending pics and videos, but definitely they're willing to go on live cam, you know, on in action video through Zoom. Probably we don't know what else platforms they're using to make money. So Bosso Nation, Daddy, 5 pictures, something something. So a lot of it. So send money through GCash, Uno, Rap sa baby, send GCash, badly needed. And if you're gonna go to their profile, definitely you can see a lot of sexually explicit, and these are normal on Twitter, basically. I don't know why, but all right. Send tip to my GCash. Okay, this the hot student. Send tip to my GCash, hire me, or avail my live show. You call now, DM me for more info. So this one, we don't know if that's his actual picture, but definitely he's so brave enough to show his face. So and he's got some 2,000 plus followers, and he's 19 years old. Hire me, live show to call, looking for a sponsor, sugar daddy, 19 years old, senior, SHS. I just learned that SHS means senior high school student. 6 inch, soft skin, tall, something, something. So, well, he's no longer minor, so I'm not gonna get flagged for showing a person's face here on my channel. So, right, it's actually real, it's happening. The thing is, we don't know whether they're simply scammers, so or if they're gonna respond. Basically, everything is fair here on this platform. So it's up to you if you're gonna, what is 150 pesos. But definitely, we're gonna talk about morality here. But I'm more of a secular guy. Okay, so as long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're not scamming people, if if everything is consensual between the two parties, I'm not against that. Okay, and about criminalizing, if these are minors, definitely, less than 18 years old, definitely the law can come in order to punish the guilty and save, quote unquote, save the minor. That's part of the law. That's We're not just talking about morality here, but we're talking about legality. Okay, whether you violated a law, which is definitely a violation of the law if you're gonna try to exploit minors. So, but when it comes to older than 18, 19 years old, and so on, if there's some kind of consensual agreement between two parties, the sugar daddy and the young Bagets or the 19 years old, as long as he's not minor and he's not concealing his age, then I don't have anything against that. That's their call. Okay, that's their decision. Your body, your choice. As long as you're not hurting any other people. But when we talk about minors, these are within the ambit of our legal system, and you know the consequences if you're gonna exploit or hire. If you have videos of minors having sex, okay, whatever type of exploitation that is, you are liable under the law. So yeah, there's some truth to this, but of course we cannot discount the fact that some people are just scamming and some people are desperate, and the government must do something, not just punish those exploiting the minors, but also the government must step in. The government must step in order to help the jobless, the families trying to survive the pandemic. And this is gonna end censoration vlog. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Have a good one to all of you.